thank you very much for being with us today for the webinar. So I'm very excited to welcome you as it's the first webinar that we do specifically for Channel Islands. So today we are going to discuss about common asked questions we have in the TA team. My name is Saskia Baudet and I will be your moderator for today's webinar. So before we get started, I just will make a few announcements. The audience will remain on mute for the duration of our session. However, you can enter your question and comments in the Q&A widget at any time during the presentation, and we will have a part of the presentation where we'll cover, I hope, most of your questions. At the bottom of your screen are multiple application widgets you can use. All the widgets are resizable and movable, so feel free to move them around to get the most of your desktop space. You can also expand your slides area or maximize ease to full screen by clicking on the arrow in the top of the right corner. And in the resources widget on the right side of your screen, you will find a downloadable PDF copy of today's presentation and a link to the CSE blog. So I really encourage you to download any resources or links that you may find useful. Okay, so let's start it. So as I said, my name is Saskia Baudet. I'm the EMEA Senior Manager of Talent Acquisition. I started working for CSE 3 years ago already. I was always a recruiter. It's the only thing that I really enjoy doing. And I'm here with my two amazing colleagues. So I'm here with Maureen. Maureen, can you please maybe introduce yourself?
Yes, certainly. So my name's Maureen Mclellan. I've been working in the Guernsey financial services industry across a number of HR disciplines for many years. I've been with CSE for 3 years, firstly as an HR business partner, and now more recently in the talent acquisition team. Together with Eric, I look after our recruitment needs in the Channel Islands, in funds, private and corporate wealth management, and global capital markets.
Thank you very much, Maureen. And we are here today as well with Eric. Eric, maybe you can please introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. So hi, everyone. My name is Eric. I am a newbie, so I've only joined CSE 6 months ago. And I am obviously in the talent acquisition team as a senior talent acquisition partner. Now, I've been in the HR and recruitment space for over 6 years now, and across a number of different financial services companies. And as Mo said, we work alongside together really, really closely to be able to find good talent for the Channel Islands.
Great. Thank you very much, Eric. So let's have a look on your agenda for today. First, we'll do a brief overview of CFC. Then we will define the hiring process, what the different steps that we have within CSC when we want to hire someone. Of course, we will first go to the most common hiring questions that we always have. And then we will go on what you want to know about us and answering all your questions on the Q&A. And we'll close then the presentation. Okay, but as discussed, let's have a look first on CSC, who we are. We always say we have this sentence, we are the business behind the business, right? Because via different business units, we support our clients to optimize their results. We have experience now. We were established in 1899. We are very international. We have offices all around the world in 140 different jurisdictions. We have offices in America, Europe, Middle East, Asia Pacific region. It's around 7,500 employees. We are so many that I'm losing the count, sorry. And we are very lucky because we were several years selected as a top workplace winner in different locations. Our main office, our headquarters is in Wilmington, Delaware in US. So another part that define a company, it's also the values that we have within the company. We are very, very value oriented, and I think that it's one of the reasons why we love working within CSC. The that we have is, of course, the service. We are very client-oriented, and we always want to deliver a 5-star service to a client, right? And how do we do it? So we do it via our teamwork. And I think that it's really one of the reasons why I love working in CSC, to be honest. It's because we really work together. We meet, we discuss. We really believe that 1 + 1 = 2. And together we define what's the best strategy for the company, what's the best strategy for clients, right? And then when we take a decision, we try to stick on it. It's why tenacity, it's one of our other values, that we really try, to find the best way and then to stick on it. But of course, sometimes we have to adapt, and we still have to see what can remain us competitive. And it's also why agility, it's another value that we have. We try to be innovative together, and we try to adapt to the different challenges that we may have. And we are also very genuine, right? When we feel that something is not going wrong, or we share it with the others. So we really speak together, and being honest and being real, it's one of the values of the company. Okay, so maybe Eric, can you please be so nice and go through the hiring process that you use when you recruit your candidates?
Yeah, of course, happy to. So obviously in terms of our hiring process, there are multiple steps. Now, the first one is application. So we will receive your application, and it can be from various different channels. So our website, LinkedIn, a job board, maybe you've contacted us or we've contacted you. After that, we'll obviously review your application, see where within our business you best fit. And after that, we have the pre-screening. So during the pre-screening call, it'll be with us, talent acquisition. And it's very much a two-way conversation. We talk through your experience, what you're looking for, and we talk about the potential role and the team in more detail. And then we answer any questions that you may have as well. Now, what we'll do is we'll also ask a couple of value-based competency questions, just to make sure that we're all aligned with our values. And then we move to the formal interview. Now, Mo, would you like to kindly take over?
Yes, sure. So then we come to the actual interview with the hiring manager and members of their team. The interviewers will go through the technicalities of the job. They'll ask you some competence-based questions. They'll share the team dynamics with you and what they're hoping for in you as their recruit. It's an opportunity, really, for you to meet the people you may be working with and really get a good understanding of the job. If all that goes well, then we'll move to job offer. If the interview goes well, we in the talent acquisition team will provide this offer to you. Again, this is where we can perhaps clear up any remaining questions you might have. We'll act as an internal employment agency, supporting you every step of the way. Next, pre-employment and onboarding. We'll introduce you to our onboarding team, who will send you the formal documentation and commence onboarding for you into the company, making sure that IT systems are set up for your arrival date. References have been requested, that we've gathered all the necessary details from you, so that on your first day, you can spend that getting to know your new colleagues.
Thank you very much. It's great. Thank you, Maureen. Okay, so let's go via the most common hiring questions that we have within the team. So first one, and I think it's important, how has the recent acquisition affected the CSC Channel Island offering? So I don't know who wants to answer this question.
I'll take that. I'm happy to take
thank you.
One. I'll take that. And what I would say is it's affected us in a positive way. We've become more global, and with the opportunities that this presents, such as career opportunities, not just in a different business unit, but across the world also. There's opportunity to share your expertise with colleagues around the world, linking up with our offices in India, the Netherlands, or the US, for example.
Great, thank you very much, Maureen. And Eric, maybe for you, are we able to sponsor visas and work permits? How does it work?
Yeah, no, it's a very good question. So in usual circumstances, we're able to support visas and work permits on a case-by-case basis. And it also depends on the level of the role that you've applied for. Not all positions are eligible, but the easiest way to find out is to contact us via email or LinkedIn, and then we'll be more than happy to support and answer your questions.
Great, thank you. I think the last one, what does career progression look like at CSC?
Yeah, I can take that one. So once you've joined us and you've established yourself within the role, we'll partner with you to reach your goals and help you develop yourself as an individual. Now, if you're looking to progress, we'll support you with, for example, on the job training, support with professional studies and qualifications. And then you'll also, additionally, have the opportunity to liaise directly with your leader and ask them as many questions as you can too. Now, over here at CSE, the sky is the limit. Now, it's a partnership, and obviously we'll invest in you and help you reach your aspirations.
Okay, thank you, Eric. And last one for you, Maureen, now. Okay. What does global mobility looks like at CSC?
Okay, so once you're established in your role, and if you're then looking to broaden your horizons, then you can with CSE. We've got an internal recruitment platform, a site, where all the jobs from all over the world are listed. You can research the job here, and if you want to apply, it's just simply a click of a button. If you fit the profile, you simply talk to your leader or your manager and let them know of your interest in the role, and then the usual hiring process will run.
Great, thank you very much, Maureen. Okay, so let's have a look on the questions that you have now. So let's see what we have. Oh, great, we have a lot of questions, amazing. So which one I will take first? Oh, this one sounds very good. I think that it's maybe one for Eric. I don't know, tell me if you can answer this one. So can you tell me more about the company culture, Eric?
Yeah, happy to. So our culture and our values are super important. So it all goes back to values. So service, teamwork, tenacity, being genuine, agility. We live by them. Now, we're very supportive, we're very sociable, and being a privately owned business as well, there's an element of stability, which is great. Now, being a recent new joiner too, myself, I can unbiasedly say that the onboarding and the transition and, it's all been really, really seamless. And genuinely, the people are lovely to work with, unbiasedly, obviously.
Oh, thank you, Eric. It's so nice to have your experience. Happy that you feel that. Okay, let's see what the question we may answer. As well, what are the main qualities you are looking for in an ideal candidate? I don't know who wants to answer this one.
I'll take that.
Oh, thank you, Maureen.
So I know we're talking about our values, but that's what we want. We want someone who is aligned with our values, just as Eric's mentioned before. For the more experienced roles, then additionally, someone who's got the technical skill, that's what we're looking for. Someone who's willing to grow with us and develop their career with CSE. These are really the qualities that I'm looking for.
Great, thank you. Okay, we have one question here. Can you provide more details about the team I will be working with? So I don't know which team this person wants to mention, but maybe Eric, you can give us a more global answer. Maybe it will be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely fine. So without focusing on one team and a specific role, what I can say is, in general terms, is that we're actually one big team. Now, I know that we're really global, we're over 8,000 people, but we are one big team and we work together for our objectives and our values. Now, we support one another, and again, I keep saying values, but it comes back into play here, teamwork and genuine. And we don't just talk about the values, but we put it into action here at CSE as well.
Great, thank you. Okay, let's see what other question we may answer. If we have any other question. Oh, I have one here. How does CSC support employee development and learning? Or maybe Mo, you have more experience in the company, so I will be very curious to have your answer on this one.
I'm happy to take that. I know I've said this before, but we want to grow and develop people. We appreciate learning and development. It comes in many forms. It's not just professional qualifications. So we want to bring out the best in you, and that may be as a leader or as a technical expert. So you'll get the opportunity to work in special projects with other talented colleagues who might have been with the business, for some time already, but you'll be developing skills by joining these projects. You'll be able to attend training and development courses, as well as follow a structured professional qualification route. Basically, we will put a training package around you to support you to get you to where you need to get.
Great, thank you. Okay, let's see on the other question. Oh, someone who tried to challenge us, I guess. What sets CSC apart from its competitors?
I can take that.
Okay, great, thank you.
I think genuinely it's got to be the people. So we do have a really great team of talent here who are kind and they're genuine. They're committed to give their best and support you as well. We spend 5 days a week at your workplace, so it's so important that we enjoy working with the people that we do, and we enjoy the place that we work in. And it's obviously clear from our perspective that at CSE we're happy and we get to speak to so many great people as well.
Great. So let's see the other questions that we have. Okay, let's see if we have other question. Okay. How does CSC foster diversity and inclusion in the workplace? Really good question.
Okay. Shall I take that?
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
So I would answer that. We are really and truly diverse and a global organisation. We've got colleagues in all parts of the world, and we celebrate differences in cultures because we can learn from it. We work to share that learning. We've got belonging programs that are hosted throughout the year. We recognise international days. We share awareness on topics such as empowering parents, Black Employees Network, etc. We are inclusive and we continue to make positive changes in the workplace. That's what I would say.
And this is so important, right? It's one of the reasons I love working here as well. Thank you very much, Maureen. You answer very well the question. Okay, let's see what other question we have. Okay, how sure can I be that my application remain confidential? Very important question, especially in Channel Island, right? It's a small place. So how candidate can be sure that the application will be confidential?
I'd like to take that, if I may.
Yeah, of course.
What I'd say, look, you can be sure. In talent acquisition, we're already acting as a trusted partner to the hiring manager, and you as an applicant would get that same confidentiality and trust from us. So, for example, if you want to ask something specifically in an interview, but you're unsure how to bring it up, we'll help you. We'll help you do that. And if you want to negotiate on anything in particular, again, we can help you with this. Yeah,
it's very important to highlight that it's a very important topic for us, and we take it very seriously. All the questions around GDPR as well. And thank you. Let's see if we have other questions. Okay. Oh, we have one here. Can you walk me through the benefits package offered by CSC? Oh, of course, we always have this kind of question, right? Eric, maybe it's fresh because you recently joined the company, so you can answer this one.
Yeah, absolutely fine. So the benefits package, obviously they are slightly different from each of the Channel Island. However, both packages are competitive and they're very well thought of within the market. So both of them entail a good pension scheme, private medical health care. They have obviously educational assistance, long service and recognition awards. competitive annual leave allowances, employee discounts. We're able to support local businesses, and many, many more. We also have sports and social committees ran by our people, and also have a wellbeing one and many others as well. Now, we usually dive into our benefits in a lot more detail during the pre-screening call or the interview. So if you're interested in any of our positions or even speaking to us, we're more than happy to discuss it further with you.
Okay, thank you very much. We question here. Oh, it's always tricky. We always have this kind of question, and it's, of course, it depends on the people and in which team they are. But what does an average day look like at CSC? I don't know who wants to pick this one.
I can take that.
Oh, thank you.
You can elaborate after if you'd like. An average day. So for me, it is very varied. I mean, no 2 days are the same. And I know everyone always says that, but it genuinely is. I don't know what I'll be doing during the day. I think obviously that's generally, but within, you know, the departments that we're hiring for, I think they are very much the same. No 2 days are the same, and you know, it's very varied workload. It's not super structured. There's always things, and if obviously you want to develop and learn more stuff as well, then you speak to your hiring manager, your line manager, and your leader, and they'll be able to support you in learning new things.
It's very much client-led. So whatever's important to the client that day, then we're on it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great way. Let's see what, okay, we have a new question. Oh, yeah, true. Question around work-life balance that are so important for us as well. You know, I think at Maureen, Eric, you are like me, right? You like to have your work-life balance. So the question is, does CSC promote work-life balance? I don't know who wants to take this one.
I'm happy to take that. Yeah, well, yes, we do promote a healthy work-life balance. We've got health and well-being initiatives in the business, but we also will talk to individuals and make sure that their working day pattern is conducive with their home life. So there's an opportunity to either condense your work day, reduce from full-time working hours. We've got remote working opportunities. Yeah, I mean, we have a whole package around what suits you and what works for the business as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, we have a question here from someone. When is an appropriate time to follow up after an interview? Oh, I think that I can even add the question to this question, right? So what's the appropriate time to follow up after an interview, Maureen and Eric, and how do we advise candidates to do it?
I can take that. I think, you know what, we're here to be your partners. So if you are still waiting for feedback, or you'd like to hear from us, or you want to know how it went, get in contact with us. Pick up the phone, or send us an email, and Mel and I are very quick to respond and come back to you in terms of feedback. So in terms of an appropriate time, I think straight after the interview, if you want to thank the interviewers for speaking with you, then feel free. We're more than happy to chat with you. So there's no pressure from us to not message us or not call us.
Yeah, thank you very much. So let me see if we have other questions, or if we cover all of them. Oh, you still have questions. Great, it's so nice to see all those questions coming, right? Okay, let's see. What does growth look like at CSC? Okay, I guess it's someone who wants to know what the career progression is. So I don't know who wants to pick this one. Around career progression, or can we grow within the company?
Yeah, well, yes, we can grow within the absolutely we can. We've got our global job framework, which will give you a route plan to move forward in your career. There are opportunities to move upwards, to move laterally, and we'll support you in order to make those moves. Yeah, absolutely. There are loads of opportunities, informal and formal. So internal jobs might be advertised, or somebody may leave you and someone else wants to apply for the role. We're absolutely open to that.
Yeah. No, I think that it's important. It's something that I see in the group as well, that, you know, how fast people, they always want to know how fast they can be promoted. It depends on how they do, right? We don't have standard process. It's really tailor-made depending on every person, and it's also something that I appreciate.
And there's no hard and fast rule. I mean, you know, there is no time. You know, you don't have to spend 3 years doing the same thing before you're recognized for promotion. And it's, you know, if the business need is there and there's an opportunity and we recognize the talent.
Yeah. And there's different way of being promoted as well. Like some people, they want to be managers, senior managers. Some people, they just want to, I mean, to have different other steps in the career, you know, to go international or to have different moves. So there's different way. And I think that it's important to raise. Okay, so I think I feel, but, you know, feel free to continue asking a question, but it looks like we have a last question here. I don't see any other question. So let me see. Oh, what exactly should I expect from the pre-screening part? I don't know who wants to answer this one. Like, I guess that it's a question around, yeah. What do you do when you pre-screen candidates, Maureen?
So we would meet with, we'd have a conversation with the potential candidate. We're working globally, so that's the top choice, is to have a conversation. We might have to do it online if the time differences dictate that. We would talk to you about what your aspirations are, what your perhaps what your salary expectations might be, what makes you interested in the role. But I know we keep coming back to our values, but we want to make sure that you're aligned to what our values are and what are important to us. So that's what would take part in the pre-screening call. It's the opportunity to start developing a relationship with you as a candidate, because, you know, if the job that you're applying for, say it doesn't materialize, but we've got you as a contact, we've made a connection, and it could well be that there are other opportunities that come along that you are the perfect fit for, and we'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah, thank you. It's very true.
Well, if that's okay. So I know Mo obviously said about the calls, and yeah, we're more than happy to have calls, but you know, I'm in Jersey, Mo's in Guernsey. If you want to go grab a coffee, make it a bit more informal, and do the pre-screening by doing that, absolutely fine. Feel free. Our treat, we'll treat you to a coffee, absolutely fine. So it completely depends on your preference. So yeah, just get in touch and we'll obviously discuss.
Yeah. I think it's very important. I don't know who said before, like, I think it's Maureen or you, but I think that you both think the same. Like, we define ourselves like an internal agency. And I think that it's also this pre-screening that maybe you send your application for a position, but maybe we will realize that we have even a better fit in the company. So we'll still maybe advise on, oh, we have a better position for you. So this is also how we do, behaving like an internal agency, and to advise on what is the best for you in terms of application as well, and which team will fit with your expectation. Let me see if we have other question, but I think that we cover a lot of topic already. It was amazing to have all those different questions. I love that work-life balance, question about the culture. So yeah, no, so I think that it's all good, but you can continue to ask your question, and we will move to the rest of the presentation. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so we have, of course, as I say, our website, so cscglobal.com. You have the career. You can see the different opportunities that we have if you are interested. So you have a list here for Jersey, Guernsey. Of course, we are in another country if you want to apply in another country as well. But today it's all about Channel Islands. And feel free. I think that, you know, if you have any question, you can also contact us on LinkedIn. I think that it's fine as well. But you have already here a list of positions that you can apply on.
And just to jump in really quickly, Saskia, if that's okay.
Yeah,
you know, I just want to mention, thank you. I just want to mention that, you know, we've all said it, we're an internal recruitment agency, right? We'll have the tough conversations, we'll answer all of your questions, and we'll do it in a transparent and honestly as well. We'll manage the negotiations from your point of view. And we've said it again and again, but we'll match you to the roles that we have as well. So if we feel that there's a better fit and you're happy with it, then we'll match you. So please do get in contact if you see any positions or if you just want to have a chat.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so if you're interested in know more, do not hesitate to follow us on social media as well. You know, I mentioned LinkedIn. So we have LinkedIn, we have different pages on LinkedIn depending on our business unit. We have the news, we have Facebook and Instagram. I think it's important to say that we have specific pages for Channel Islands, so maybe it's important for you. So here you have, you know, all the different social medias that you can follow us on. I think it's all. So I have the impression that we just had 10 minutes. It was amazing speaking with you, Eric and Maureen. Thank you all for all your great questions, and thank you for being with us today. It was a pleasure. Wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.